Welcome to the library. This video, or set of videos, is going to give you an overview of how our library is set up. So I have just entered. Here we have a case, a shelf that shows plaques that we've won for sporting, for sports teams. Here we have a glass case that shows you the things that you can buy in the school store. This is not the school store, but this is just as a showcase to let you know how much, or what we have and how much it costs. This is the circulation desk where you'll see Miss Correa and myself. We have some high top tables that you can sit at. We have the story collection, books that have more than one story in them. Next to that is biography. Here are our magazines. This room, sometimes you may go in to get something off the printer that's back there, or a poster out of one of the drawers. We have another seating arrangement here for you to hang out, read, be comfortable. This year we moved some of our very popular books to a separate shelf. So we have Maze Runner series, Michael Vey, Land of Stories, iFunny books, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Big Nate, and then on this side we have more popular titles. It's a mess right now because we have all our books in, but the shelf is never going to look like this because these books are so popular that they are usually gone. We have Rick Riordan, Harry Potter, Dork Diaries, so that's there, and that's new this year. And we also moved our graphic novels, also very popular, over to this shelf in the library. So if you like graphic novels, this is where you're going to come. If your teacher brings you here for a lesson, you will sit at these tables here. We also have another grouping of chairs and the couches to sit on. This over here, these, I call them the low shelves, out in the center, well, not the center, but out freestanding shelves. All of these shelves are considered fiction. It's the fiction section. It goes in alphabetical order. Down at the very end over there starts A. The author's last name starts with an A. They're down there. It comes around here to B. Then it comes around the corner and we go to C. And then we zigzag all the way through the library over there too, on these low shelves, until the very last shelf over here is where the Z's are. Z. On top of the bookshelves, we will display books. We put them up there to draw your attention to them, so you are welcome to check them out. We're actually putting them up there so that you'll see them and check them out. So this is our fiction section. Along the back wall, starting at that globe and going all the way down this wall till you get to that corner. I will get closer. That is our non-fiction section. Informational books, books that are not stories. And it starts at 0 here, 001, and all the way down there in that far corner is 999. These books have spine labels that look a little bit different than the fiction because they see how they have a number on top. They have a number, and then below are the first 3 letters of the author's last name. In the fiction, it doesn't have a number. In fiction, the spine label says Fic for fiction, and then the first 3 letters of the author's last name. K-O-R are the first 3 letters of Corman for Gordon Corman. So his books are here in the K's. So these are the 2 main sections of the library, nonfiction and fiction. And knowing what the spine label means and how to read the spine label, which is also known as a call number, will help you find the things that you need to find here in the library. Back here we have our reference section. These books usually stay here in the library. Occasionally we let them be checked out, but especially this book because it's new, and I bet a bunch of kids are going to want to check out that 2018 and 2019 almanac. But we would never check out an encyclopedia. So it depends, but this is a reference section for you to use these items, these books, while you're here in the library. We also have our Mac computers that you can use if you need to. They're set up here. Miss Correa will help you with that. When you come to the library, if you are coming with a class, these are the computers you will use. If you're coming here to work with a group and then ultimately need to print something out, you can print black and white, and there's the black and white printer. The printer that you would use is listed on top of the computer. But if you have a Google Doc that you're sharing, you're going to share your Google Doc with T. Correa. And if you haven't done that before, your ELA teacher will help you do it, and we'll help you do it. If you want to print something in color, it costs 25 cents per page. And you would need to come up to the circulation desk and tell Miss Correa, and she'll print it out for you, and you will pay. Right here, I showed you the cabinet with all the items, but these are actually the items we sell, and they are kept behind this counter. So when you want something from the school store, this is where you would come. We also have a list of the prices there for you. All right, so we're back to the front of the library, and we're going to pretend that we are bringing a library book back. So this is the library book I have checked out. I finished reading it. I loved it. Now I want to return it so I can get another book. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to come into the library. If I'm not here with my class, I'm going to sign in using a pen right there. And a sign that says, students, please sign in here. And then I'm going to come over here, and I am going to scan the barcode on the book and check it in. The directions are right there, but you can just watch as well. Here is the library book that I'm returning. There's a barcode here, and there's a barcode here. You need to use the barcode right here that says Lakeside Middle, and you are going to lay it right under this red line. So you will put the barcode under the red line until you hear a beep. When you hear the beep, then you are going to drop the book right into the book return, and then you can continue on into the library to find another book. This computer is not turned on, but we will have two computers here for the catalog if you need to look things up, and that's a separate video on how to use the catalog. All right, so when you come with your class, we're going to show you how to check out your own book, but I'm just going to show you where you do that. We have the directions here on a pink piece of paper, and here's the computer, and here's the keypad, and here's the wand that you will use. You will type in your number, hit enter, then you will scan that barcode on that book with the scanner, beep, and when you are done, you will scan the reset button right there to reset the computer. Right now, I'm just showing you how it works, but when you come in with your class, you will do that. We will all do this together. Finally, after you check out your book, you will come and pick up a bookmark, any bookmark that you want, flip it over, take the date stamp, dip it in the ink pad, press it onto your bookmark. That date, which is incorrect at the moment, that is the date that your library book is due. It's not today's date, it's the date that your library book is due. All right, so this is a brief overview of the library and some things you'll be doing while you're in here. When you come for orientation with Miss Correa, she will have you do some activities. We can't wait to see you all.